They can see some of that humate still in here.
Oh yeah, there's a scientist that came here to Zia like years and years ago.
I was a young wild man, boy. I shouldn't say a man, a boy at 16, 17 years old. I looked towards the military to see if they couldn't straighten me out. Did 4.5 years out there in San Antonio as a combat medic. Came home, tried to get work through as a security guard, and none of that happened. I lived in my truck for about a year and a half. Um, I was working at this little casino at the time, and my my manager found out, and he had an open space in his apartment, and he invited me in to stay with him. And I think he's actually the guy that saved me. The situation that I was in gave me a gave me a lot of resentment towards the government, but I was using that energy in the wrong way. So now this was the time for me to talk for veterans, to talk on mental health. But with the farming, that was all brought on by my company, Huma. We mine humates. It's used as a fertilizer. I became the production director, and they told me, "Hey, why don't you start a farm and throw our products in there and feed your people?" And I was like, "No, I, I, I don't want to farm. That's not who I am." And they kept nudging it, and finally I said, "You know what? Let's see what happens." I've had a few of the elders um, come up to me and tell me, "You're doing a good job. We're proud of you. If we can come out as a community and just have this big, huge cornfield, chili field where everybody can just come in and pick without, having to go and spend $1 to buy it. It keeps money in their pocket and keeps food on the table, and we can celebrate and have a big feast day, you know, without even hitting the grocery store for it. I have a choice to do it or not, and if it puts a smile on somebody's face, a meal on their table, it's well worth it. Just seeing them go into the chili field or cornfield and seeing them smiling while they're picking corn or picking chili, it was well worth the trouble.